Okay, it's time for the Rotherham View. Let's have a chat to our resident Miller, Reese. Good evening, Reese. How are you?
Not bad yourself, mate.
I'm good, thank you. Your team are a mystery to me. You are so good at home and so bad away. I guess we could talk for hours about the reasons why, but going back to Hillsborough last weekend, what happened?
Oh, absolutely devastated. It's just compared to the previous game, completely different team. I just feel a lot of us were felt, let down. A lot of areas where they could have done a lot better. I mean, some questions were asked where they've spent 1 million on a player, and he's hardly played. And you're wondering what Matt Taylor's thinking. Obviously watching the game, we do feel, well, I felt anyway, there were a few referee decisions were against us, really. That's debatable, to be fair, on either side. But like I said, there were some decisions made for Wednesdays and for the Wednesday team, and then when the exact same foul happened to us, it wasn't given. So, but obviously can't always dwindle on them decisions. It is what it is. The balls weren't landing right. They just weren't playing. It was just, you could just tell they just weren't the same team.
But it was exactly the same team, wasn't it? That sort of 5 days beforehand overturned a Coventry side that are a decent side. What do you put it down to? Is it a mentality thing of being away from the New York Stadium?
I think.
Bizarre.
I mean, everyone at the moment, we just seem to not, when we're playing away, you just seem to, the mentality completely changes. It's just like I said, they went out. Obviously, for a derby, you'd expect them to up the game as a derby anyway. I mean, you want to go out there swinging. It just didn't happen, and it was just so disappointing for us just to see that team then just give it away. Actually, give it away. And when you know that, I mean, when we watched Wednesday play, they didn't play absolutely fantastic, and we were watching, knowing what we can do. When it was just absolutely, it was devastating for a fan to see that. You know what I mean?
Okay, let's talk about Taylor then, because obviously I don't talk to lots of Rotherham fans, but I read a lot of comments that some make. Is he in trouble if he loses against QPR this week?
I think so. I really do. Just purely because how many? At any time, how many away games do you keep losing until they start asking them serious questions? Is he able to like give the lads what they need when they're playing away? It's like night and day when you're watching them play from home and away. It's completely different mentality. But then again, he's got his other, his analysts there with him giving him advice. Are they giving him the right advice? It's one of them where, again, like I said, he spent 1 million on a player from his old team, and he's not playing it. He's not playing them at all. So it's a weird how he's just not putting certain players on, where he should do.
All right, let's bring Jawad in and talk to him about QPR. Stay there and we'll get your predictions in a second. Thank you, Reese. Okay, before we get some predictions then, I'll let you two have a little chat with each other about what it's like being down there and any aspirations for getting out of it.
We have to be hopeful that we've got a good enough squad, but historically, games like the one on Saturday are ones that we don't seem to pick up points in. So I wouldn't say there's many QPR fans that are thinking they're going to go there and get 3 points at the weekend. Last year they completely outplayed us, outfought us. It's going to be a tough one.
Yeah, I think for Rotherham fans, I think it's more of they've got something to prove now. Obviously, with the absolute devastation of last game, I think they're going to come out swinging to try and prove a point. I do feel for QPR with the new manager, he's got a new team, so it's going to be quite difficult for him. But I think, like I said, it's really hard when you've got all these bottom teams just scrapping for the bit of points that we can get, and we're all fighting for the same thing. But I think from a Rotherham perspective, I think we're trying to prove point that they are good. They are a good team.
I think if Rotherham start fast at the weekend and catch us cold, I don't think we've come from behind to win a game in over a year now. So if we go a goal down early on, I do worry that the players' heads drop and it's almost game over.
Okay,
and Jordan Hugill is bound to score as well.
Let's get some score predictions then, shall we? It is Rotherham against QPR and another big 6-pointer. Reece, let's go with you first. You're at home, so come on. This is where you get your points.
Yeah, I think Rotherham, like I said, I think Rotherham's going to come out swinging. I think they're going to throw everything at it. Just what I've seen videos of, they've all said, they've got something to prove. So I think I'm going to go for a 3-0. I think they're going to come flying out the door. Yeah.
Great. Love that optimism. Jawad, new manager in charge. What's it going to be?
I think the realistic aim will be 4 points from the next 2 games. Which way round that comes, I don't know. I'm pretty sure everybody at the club would take a point at the weekend. So I'm going to go very uninspiring 1-1 draw.
Real okay, as long as there's goals. Right, listen, thank you both. It's been a pleasure as always. Good luck for the weekend. It'll be tense and nervy, but hopefully you get some sort of enjoyment out of it. Enjoy and behave, and we'll see you next week.
Thank you.
Cheers. See you later. Bye.
Thanks.